There are many people who are considered youth icons, who have touched my life in a big way, but I see that they themselves are miserable in their personal life. What would you like to tell those icons, and how can you help?
See, what I say may be a bit extreme for you, but I'm saying this because if we don't make these corrections now in our societies, we will simply go away like this. Going away this way means, for example, right now, 38% of the European population is on psychiatric medication. 38%, not a small number. Why I'm taking Europe as an example is, this is a society which has enjoyed a longest period of material well-being. Almost last 200 years, they have had the highest level of material well-being. How that well-being came is another matter, okay? But whichever way it came, people have enjoyed such a long period of material well-being, but 38% is psychologically ill. They are on medication. If you want half of Europe to go crazy, you just pull out a few pharmaceutical formulations from the market, 38% will go crazy, totally out of control. 70% of American population is on prescription medication, not just psychological, but all kinds, prescription medication. So to be healthful, you need chemicals. To be peaceful and balanced, you need chemicals. You're going this way simply because you have not handled a few fundamental things right. Because you're trying to adjust your inner way of being using external circumstances. To fix this, you want to fix the whole world. You can never fix the whole world, believe me. It doesn't matter who you think you are. You cannot fix the outside situation 100% the way you want, yes or no? Even if you're just 4 people in the family, still you can't have the outside situation just the way you want, isn't it so? Can you? No one more human being will ever happen 100% the way you want them. Does anybody happen? No. There's only this person. This person must happen 100% your way, this one person. This person, that person didn't happen your way, that's not the problem. This one person must happen your way. If this person doesn't happen your way, you're gone. Now you become an icon or whatever you call them by manipulating the outside situations in so many ways. Fine, they may have some talent in something, they may be sports people, they may be musicians, they may be actors, they may be dancers, whatever. In some way they became that, it's fine. But it's very, very important, we must understand, when your very presence has influence over people, how you keep yourself is very important, isn't it? It's a tremendous privilege that by your very presence, people's lives are being transformed either positively or negatively. When you have such a responsibility and such a privilege that you can touch so many lives, because whatever physical activity we do, we may think on the surface many things, but actually the only thing that matters is whether our activity touches another life or not. Yes or no? Do you want to write something that nobody reads? No. Do you want to build a building that nobody wants to live in? Do you want to sing a song that nobody wants to listen to? Because the need for human being to expand and touch another life means somehow you kindle life in another person. This is important. It is because of that somebody has become an icon. When such a privilege has come to you that you can actually make things happen in another person's life through your very presence or song or dance or talk or whatever, it's extremely important that you keep yourself in such a way that you will lead to a positive result for everybody who's in touch with you. But this responsibility has not been exercised properly. And I've been active in United States for the last almost 20 years now. So people ask me, Sadhguru, why are you coming to United States when in India, there's so much support for you, you had to come here, like almost from ABC, you have to build everything, the foundation there. Now it's become big, of course, but at that time they were asking me this question. See, I said, for some reason, for whatever reason, there are many aspects, United States has acquired a leadership position. It's become iconic in its own way. Whatever they do, everybody else wants to do now. See, today I'm not somebody who makes comments on your clothing or something because, well, I was like that when you're your age, that's a different matter. But today, if you Look at any Indian city or anywhere in the world for that matter, below the knees, what are they wearing? Almost 60% are wearing American workman's clothes. And American's workman's clothes, because he wore the same thing, it happened to us also, because we were riding motorcycles all the time, the seat became, torn, we put leather patches there, here it wore out, here we put, because getting a new one was difficult at that time. Even if you have money, you can't get it anywhere. But today everybody is tearing it. Brand new pants, they're tearing it or they're buying it torn. All right, worse. So that's a different matter. But the thing is, whatever they wear, everybody wants to wear. Whatever they eat or drink, everybody wants to eat and drink. Well, India has phenomenal amount of cuisine, all right? No other culture has the variety of cuisine that India has. If you want to experience this, you must come south. North is become all little, just one kind of masala everywhere. But now you want to eat a burger, this was made for a hippopotamus. How do you eat like that? In front of my grandmother or grandfather, you opened your mouth like this to eat, they'll say, shut up! Is that the way to eat for a human being? They'll say you're eating like an animal. But that's become our way. Because why? Because the Americans are doing it. Well, even a kindergarten child knows this body needs oxygen. You also know, right? Even though you're a journalist, you still know. But they put carbon dioxide in a bottle and they say this is the real thing, and the whole world drinks it, all right? This means America has become an icon. Whatever they do, everybody does. So I said, if America meditates, the whole world will meditate. That's why I'm revving it up in America. So let's say, for example, somebody like Michael Jackson, suppose he meditated. Believe me, 20 million people would be meditating tomorrow morning. If I have to get 20 million people to meditate, I have to work for years. So, icon means other people have started investing in your life. Now it's very important you behave responsibly, extremely important. It's a privilege that you should not exploit.
What's the best part to spirituality? As students, what can we do to be spiritual?
See, the general understanding is, spiritual means you have to go somewhere, in some other direction than the way you're going right now. No. Spiritual process is not a direction. It is a certain aesthetic, it's a certain quality. You can do the same things in different ways, isn't it so? You want to eat food, you can eat with both your hands or you sit down and eat properly. There are many ways to eat, the same thing. Same food, same person can do the same thing in different ways, isn't it? If you do it with the highest level of sensitivity and aesthetic, this is spiritual process. So spiritual process does not mean you have to do something different. Because changing the content of your life is very easy and it doesn't make any difference. It is about changing the context of your life that makes a difference. So changing the context needs attention on all levels of life. If you do everything that you're doing with, let us say, 10x level of attention, we can say you're definitely moving towards spiritual process, attention. Because it is only with our attention, the keenness and the intensity of our attention which opens doors for us. Do you understand this much? Whatever you may know right now, there could be something more to this life than what you know. Hello? There could be. Maybe not, but there could be. So before you fall dead, I'm just reminding you, I'm not wishing you. All of us will die, right, one day? I'll bless you with a long life, but you will die. Before we fall dead, everything there is to know about this life must be experienced in this life. Yes or no? If you are focused towards this, you are spiritual. That is, you are not sitting on what little things that you have. You are on your toes with your life. You're constantly looking deeper and deeper so that you will not miss any aspect of life. If you are in that condition, you are a spiritual seeker. Spiritual seeker does not mean you went to a temple or church or mosque or chanted this or went up Himalayas, no. You may if you like, not that you should not. You may if you like, if you find those things conducive for you, you can do it. But spiritual process is about changing the context of how I exist, not changing the content of my life. Instead of living in home, you go and live in a cave, you will not become spiritual. Cave is also home. Hello? Yes or no? There was a time when you were called… I'm sorry, I don't know only why men were called cavemen. Cave was the home. When cavemen existed, cave was the home, isn't it? Cave was not a spiritual cocoon. Cave was the home. Some people moved out, some people stayed back. That's about it. So, how do I become spiritual? Don't become spiritual. Just become a very sensitive, alert life. You are spiritual. If you become really sensitive and alert to everything, that you don't miss a thing. Don't miss a thing means… that doesn't mean you have to go on bat for everything in the world. Don't miss a thing, anything about this life, because in reality, you think you're experiencing many things, but actually you're only experiencing the way it happens within you, isn't it? Do you see me right now, all of you? Hello? Even if you're not listening, I'm asking, do you see me? You may be playing that pug… what is that? J. So, tell me, where do you see me? Use your hands and point out. Where do you see me? Oh, you got it wrong, you know. I'm a mystic from southern India. No, it's not the way you see it. This light is falling upon me, reflecting, going through your lenses, inverted image in your retina. You know the whole story, isn't it? Where do you see me right now? Within yourself. Where do you hear me right now? Within yourself. Where have you seen the whole world? Within yourself, isn't it? Have you ever experienced anything outside of yourself? Have you? Right now, if someone next to you touches your hand, you think you're experiencing their hand. No, you're only experiencing the sensations in your hand, isn't it so? So your whole experience of life is entirely within you. When this is the nature of your existence, it's very important that you know how this functions, how these experiences are caused. If this you take charge, you will create whatever experience you want, isn't it? Is it true you can be sleeping and in your dream, you went to Mars along with him? Possible or no? Already you've done. So, in your dream when you went to Mars, it's 100% true, yes or no, at that time? Because what happens within you is the only experience you have even now. If you understand how human experience is created, and what is the basis of all this, then you know something about this creation which cannot be put into words, because words will only describe what's around you. Words will never describe fundamentals of this. This is what spiritual process means. That means you know this piece of life through and through, not just on the surface.